And that's it. So, obviously, we can all agree, attacking, devoting all of your time to destroying Greatness' base, good idea in theory, but overall it didn't work.
Yeah, it didn't work in the end, in the long run. I mean, they spent too much resources and too much attention to take down that headquarters. Well, they could have been using it to try to take down some of the less defended VPs. The South, for instance, was totally naked for about half the game.
That is a good point. Orange Kid, did you notice anything, or are you pretty much...
Well, I guess I can only say what you guys have said. This main flaw of the game: too much attention to Greatness' base, wasting all the resources just attacking one base. I mean, both of them were using all the resources just to attack one base.
Yeah, that's it. A base rush isn't always a risky venture, and it usually is just to harass or just get your opponent to try and rebuild all his stuff, but it doesn't help when, you know, Happleby is still in the game and he's still holding the middle and southern portion of the map. So it basically was poor coordination on the Allies' part to have an attack on two fronts. They should have attacked at two different spots for the Germans to cover if they wanted to make that base rush successful. And just overall just didn't turn out well.
Yeah, I was kind of hoping for the Allies to win, but they didn't pull it off. Again.
Yes, I'm sure. It's like we gotta get an Allied victory eventually, right? I mean, come on, the law of averages.
I mean, what's the win-loss ratio for the ones we've done so far?
For the ones we've done so far it's mostly Germans winning. I apologize. I know that's probably not true in terms of the actual online scores. Probably more accurate in these casts, but what would you say was the unit? What would you say was the unit of the game?
The unit of the game had to have been that armored car.
Agreed. That's
had 40 kills or something towards the end before it died.
It was close to about 50 before it finally got killed by the AT gun.
Yeah, it's a 39 kills and 1 light vehicle kill due to just killing a critically wounded M8 with 1 round to the ass.
He must have hit either the ammunition stores or the damn fuel tank.
Well, the fact that the M8 was unarmored would also probably explain why that happened.
True.
Just at the wrong place at the wrong time.
Yeah, well, there's not much else to say, folks. We pretty much covered everything. Hopefully these players who, if they're watching this, will hopefully not make such a similar mistake in the future. And well done once again to Greatness and his teammate Happleby. Nice job. There was definitely some nice synergy going. I don't know. We don't know what the situation was with the Allied camp, though. A little more coordination probably would have helped them out a bit. Like I said, if they were...
Well, they seemed to be well coordinated, but they didn't seem to complement each other very well.
In what way? Like, other than the obvious fact that they should have done a two-front attack when they were base rushing.
I think the one thing they could have used in the early game was maybe more AT. They got the AT a little bit out late.
That is true.
By the time they finally had AT, they're already meeting Panzer IVs and Panthers.
Yeah.
Hell, one good AT shot would have done wonders against that armored car.
Not quite. Even though eventually an AT gun did kill it.
Yeah, but the ensuing time before he got killed, it just wreaked havoc on the Allied forces.
Yes, and as you can tell, I'm eating dinner here. At the same time I'm doing this. Sorry. Well, anyway, this has been Hellfox and crew from OSC Vidcast. Hopefully, number 25 watch something a little interesting. Or rather, I do have something interesting lined up. We're going to be watching a game where you don't see a lot of replays from, at least in our case, on Sheldt. How can Sheldt be entertaining? Well, I think we're just going to watch it just for the fact that we don't often see a Sheldt replay. And also...
Nobody likes Sheldt.
yeah, that too. You know, personally, I think Sheldt should have been a 2v2 map.
Well, Sheldt's more like Hedgerow Siege. There's too many open angles.
Actually, there's only a few ways across. It's a bridge map.
Oh, really? Okay, I think I'm having a brain fart here. I'm thinking of the muddy map. What's the name of it?
Dreckplatz?
Dreckplatz. That's what I'm thinking of. Whoopsie.
Whoopsie! Okay. Enough screwing around. So we'll see you then, folks. From all us here at OSC, this has been Hellfox, signing out. Good night, folks.
Good night.
Till next time, later everybody.